Nintendo, while you're stealing our content, you can have these ideas for free.
Let's go!
How's it going, everybody? Yes, we just
Bienvenido.
called out Nintendo, but we're still friends.
Yes, we are.
Today we're offering 5 free ideas Nintendo or some third-party manufacturers could create these.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. There's always those third-party manufacturers that try and make controllers cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that immediately come to mind are like the Power Glove and the terrible NES peripherals, and then immediately after that are the Wii foam golf clubs and baseball bats and stuff.
I know. For one of our most popular videos ever, search on our channel worst third-party controller monstrosities, or just the word monstrosities. You'll find one of the funniest videos we've made.
Yes.
For now, we'll start with number 5.
Yes.
So this one's my idea. A Joy-Con with optional D-pad/buttons, a la an Xbox controller. And I can't remember if it was 360 or 1, but it was the one where you could rotate it.
Yes.
For the circle to sink down. And I think
that's one.
Something like that would be nice, where you can raise or lower the cross that separates the buttons. Because there have been some third-party or modding solutions that let you have an actual D-pad in place of the Joy-Con. But I think if there was just something in the middle that could raise or lower and you could lock it, then you could have the best of both worlds. Because sometimes you are playing with a single Joy-Con sideways and you want those buttons. Other times you're playing in a grip or in handheld mode and you really would like a standard D-pad for those 2D side-scroller games.
That's cool. They should do that. My first idea, number 4, is a reversed Joy-Con. And I don't know why they didn't think of this, because they had the different colors, the blue and red or red and blue.
Yes.
But they haven't made it to where it's swapped, where you have the ABXY on the left with the stick below that, and then right stick, and just have it reversed. And I don't know if you just make it to where those Joy-Con read as their original Joy-Con.
Okay.
And it's just swapped.
So who's this for?
Who's this for? It's for left-handed people.
Yeah.
Or people who identify as left-handed.
I think that's smart because Wii was an ambidextrous or handed agnostic console. But
handed agnostic.
It's something people say.
That is not what some people say. Are you serious?
People say agnostic about things that aren't religious.
That's true.
That's color agnostic.
I've never heard it in a non-religious sense, though.
Oh, well, welcome to the 21st century.
Welcome
where
to
everything's not religious.
All right, Scott, what's your next idea?
Everything's religious agnostic.
Yes.
That's a paradox of a sentence right there.
So confused.
Idea number 3, Joy-Con XL. This could also be my number 1. I would really like this because Joy-Con are a little bit small. It's probably the smallest controller that Nintendo has ever made.
Why don't you just slip this one out? You don't even have to press the button.
Oh, fob. I hate that. So, it's so small, and especially when you're playing with just one single Joy-Con, either sideways or in one hand.
It is a little bit small.
The buttons are small. The sticks are small. I remember that being the most jarring thing about opening the Switch on launch night. It's like, this thing is compact. And especially when you go back from like playing with a Pro controller to a little Joy-Con, you really see the difference in like the stick height and everything like that. So the Joy-Con actually have some room, even when they're docked. They could go down lower, and you could also make them a lot taller. So I'm thinking like 150% that size. Give it full-size sticks, full-size Pro Controller buttons, and call it Joy-Con XL. Charge an extra $15 for it if you have to.
Okay. Would SL and SR be the same size, and that you just use a thingamabobber to...
They might have to be the same size, I'm not
But
sure.
you probably wouldn't use Joy-Con XL much in in handheld mode, right?
Yeah, and the wrist strap could also
the wrist
compensate
strap.
for some size.
The wrist strap.
Yeah, the wrist strap, yeah.
Okay. My next idea also has to do with the size difference, the size disparity between these two. And that is a Joy-Con. My idea is that we have a Joy-Con that has the R stick, this one here, lowered or recessed in. Because if you look at here, if I'm playing Mega Man like this, my thumb is never going to accidentally hit this. Whereas when I'm playing the demo, I do not have a Pro Controller. I'm playing with this. I'm going to be doing my cool, fast, circly weapon select thing with this all day long.
Yep, Mega Man 11 specifically.
Mega Man 11
And
specifically, yeah.
I think that that's something that the Satisfy grip from Kickstarter tries to address. Remember how we were saying it changes the angle that your thumb comes in on the Joy-Con?
Yes.
Because without that altered angle, you're mixing up your inputs.
Yeah. So if this were a little bit lower, or if it were recessed into the controller a little bit.
Or a 3DS circle pad?
Yeah, 3DS circle pad, then you're not going to accidentally input as much. Simple thing, not a big deal, but I like to complain about things. If this is your introduction, Scott is the cool-headed one, and I like to complain about things.
No
Just so you know,
buddy.
if you've not caught that already.
And idea number 1, this would be so good. A Wavebird 2.0. A GameCube controller with Pro Controller internals. Okay? So it's wireless. You don't have to have the channels anymore. That's an outdated thing.
Yeah.
You can even have the Amiibo sensor, the gyro, but make it all in the shape of a GameCube controller. Because they're trying to sell me Smash Bros. Branded Pro Controllers and stuff, and I know that is a sensitive, fragile controller. GameCube and Wavebird stuff was made very sturdy and durable.
So would you want one that looks like a Wavebird or that looks like a GameCube controller without the cord?
Say that again, please.
Would you rather have the Wavebird style where it's a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier,
Okay.
gives you a little bit more weight, or would you rather have more compact GameCube traditional style without the cord?
It seems like that extra room was just for batteries, so maybe we don't need that.
Get rid of it.
Sinbad Lozenge, a new crew member, says you guys should play a game you're really good at, but handicap yourselves by wearing oven mitts. Another idea we've almost had. We have played Smash Bros. With no thumbs, so you can look that one up. We've also played a lot of games blinded.
Yes.
So you can search Beat It Blind.
Yes, and we have also done Mario and other games on the DDR Mario pad.
Oh my goodness.
That
Oven mitts, we could definitely try that.
Oven mitts, oh my goodness.
Hey Glenn, if you get a second, if you could put games with oven mitts on our show ideas list, I would really appreciate it. For now, we got to wrap up this show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the ideas, everybody.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Each one helps us out.
See you guys next time.
Signing out.